Do you like basketball? Basketball? I like, but I'm not good at. Yes, I'm not.
Me too.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the State of League podcast, the only NBA podcast that records 2 minutes of footage, and then it's like, I messed up the settings. I gotta restart. I'm your host, Jack, aka Jokic Joestar. With me, as always, the world-famous Stephen A. Smith-Skabal. Smith-Skabal, how you doing today?
As I was saying, everybody, Stephen A. Smith defended throwing immigrants in jail with no trial.
Do the impression.
He used his Stephen A. powers to do it. He said, I don't give a damn if they don't get a trial. And so he's no longer fun. He is a dangerous monster who I despise now and should be deplatformed. And you know how I found out about it, everybody? I found out from Phil Mickelson. He quote tweeted it on Twitter.
Is he a golf guy?
He's the golf guy, which makes perfect sense that he is racist because he is the quintessential cracker, like just looks alone. And then I'm sure he's racist because he spent his entire life playing this country club sport and then got beat when Tiger Woods came in and revolutionized the game by doing something crazy, working out. Phil Mickelson, he's like, what the heck? I'm supposed to be an athlete just by being a mediocre white man. And by playing a sport that's financially gatekept to the entire rest of the world. How come I don't get to be the best? And so he got demolished his entire career. So I'm sure he developed. Because what is Tiger Woods? Is he Blasian?
Yeah, I think he's like the most Blasian guy who ever lived. He's got the belt.
Yeah, so Phil Mickelson, I'm sure, that probably just melted his brain, like beyond comprehension. And then he's also, didn't he like take the Saudi Arabia money? Did he go on the Live Tour? I
think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
there's very few. I was in the shower today. I was so mad about Jerry Reinsdorf in the shower. I was thinking, is this the most meaningless life ever lived? It's probably up there.
Tiger Woods. I mean, the point's been made before, but I do remember when I was a kid, I thought Tiger Woods, like, killed somebody.
Yeah.
I thought Tiger Woods, like, murdered. I thought he did, like, O.J. Simpson or some shit. And turns out he just drove drunk and cheated on his wife. And it's like, hey, you know.
Well, he had like 14 hus, dude. And
damn. Well, so did fucking Harry Sisson or whatever.
Yeah.
And they still let that guy chill with Obama.
They should both be in jail, dude.
What the hell? No. So yeah, shout out to Tiger Woods. Cheating on your wife, not cool. But he was a cool golf guy for sure. And also in the grand scheme of things, yeah, I think it was just like 2004 was just a desolate time for news stories. It was like, what are we going to talk about? The war?
No, that's probably later than 2004. That's got to be like 2011 or something.
When did Tiger Woods cheat?
In conclusion, throw Stephen A.
wife
in prison with no trial. See how
late November 2009. Okay, so
2009.
Yeah. So it was Obama getting a blowjob from that guy in Chicago.
Man. I'm sure.
And
yeah.
And it was Tiger Woods cheating on his wife. I think that guy died.
On TrueNone, they said he died, but I looked it up. I didn't see anything.
Well, I can't imagine there'd be a ton of reports. Fox News picks it up, and they're like, the Clinton Foundation got another one. They had to silence this brave man for speaking out.
It's crazy. Obama's definitely not gay, but he's definitely cheating.
My God. Well, I mean, hey, for all the, horrible things he's done, for all the bad Obama there is, Riz King. It's undeniable. Like get him into a room with the huz, he's probably exuding dominance.
Yeah, I mean, who do you think has cheated more, Steph Curry or Obama?
I'm not that locked into the Steph stuff. Because, it seems like him, at this point, the vibe is just kind of like him and I should just be fucking whoever. Which, to me, open relationship kind of different? Well, certainly different than cheating. It's actually an entirely separate thing.
I don't know. There's a lot of smoke for fire on both of them. But I wonder, I feel like it probably wasn't a sit-down conversation, let's start doing this. It's
just got to that point.
It's like The Incredibles when they were both had their own superhero careers on the side.
It's what killed me, he tweeted out a picture, he was like, my queen in Paris or something, because she like took some, like she FaceTimed him, and so it was like a screenshot of the FaceTime call. And all the comments were just like, bro, you're FaceTiming her. She's alone in Paris right now. It's over. Heartbreak emoji. Oh, no. And so it's like, I'm sure Steph Curry, whatever, you know.
I've seen Summer I Turned Pretty. I know what goes down in Paris. I'll say that much.
What happens? What does he do in Paris? What does Colin do?
No belly goes to Paris, dude. Study abroad.
What are the boys' names? Who
Conrad
would we be in
Jeremiah.
Supernatural?
Oh, in Supernatural?
Which one are you? Are you more of a Dean or are you more of a Sam?
We don't really match them. I suppose I'm more of a Sam, but I don't know. You don't really fit Dean.
What's Dean's defining trait? Is he tall?
No, he's the shorter one, and then he's also the
not me. I'll tell you what, that's not me.
And then he's also the rough house, rock and roll.
Yeah. And he believes in God.
No, Sam believes in God, which they should both believe in God. Like he definitely exists in the verse, but only Sam prays to him.
Who was I? Oh, I feel like I've talked about it before, but there's a YouTube video where it's like it's insane that Indiana Jones is still like ambiguous, like atheist by the end of his movies, because like every movie he finds the Holy Grail and the Ark of the Covenant, and they're both like. They're like cursed objects. They're like superpowers in real life. It's like direct proof of God. And he's like, I'm just here to put it in a museum. And they don't even end up in museums. One ends up in Area 51, and the other ends up falling down a big crack in a hole.
How old is Harrison Ford these days?
Old as shit. Let's look it up. Harrison Ford age. You want to talk about Riz King? 83.
Oh,
he was rizzing up Carrie Fisher.
Prime him and Prime Obama. Who do you think takes it?
Prime Harrison Ford. Are you kidding?
Guys, comment down below. Who's the rizziest person to ever live? Or I guess only modern era, because like it's kind of hard to compare eras when you have like you're the emperor, and then like
word of mouth Riz really doesn't scale.
And the Huz have no bread, so like they're it's a little bit of an unbalanced power dynamic.
Oh man, get the Huz in here! I'm about to do a grain spread on my whole kingdom. Yeah, no, Harrison Ford, pretty rizzy. I'm trying to think like. The guy who played Lando Calrissian, pretty rizzy. I can't remember his fucking name, though.
Who's the guy in a Rewatchables? There's an old actor who they called like a master swordsman or something. He had like a reputation of... Bill Simmons called him master swordsman. It's not Gregory Peck. It's the dude... Who's the longest yard? Who's the OG longest yard guy?
The longest yard cast... Burt Reynolds?
Is it him? I feel like it's not him.
Well, I mean, that's who was in the cast, and then the rest of it, Google's just giving me the 2005 movie. So,
look up
Adam Sandler?
Hottest actors of the 70s.
Hottest actors, men.
Clive Owen? I feel like that's not it either.
Hottest men, handsome actors of the 1970s. We can't just say hot.
Paul Newman? Is that it?
I mean, was Paul Newman in The Longest Yard?
Look up Paul Newman's sexual reputation.
Paul Newman. Okay. No, Burt Reynolds was the guy who starred in The Longest Yard. Paul Newman, sexual reputation. Let's see what this comes up with. I typed in reuptation. Okay, cool. Paul Newman says wife Joanne Woodward turned him into a sexual creature in posthumous memoir. Okay, so he died and he just fucking dropped a mortar. He was like, yeah, my wife's a freak, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that was it, but I don't know. I feel like it would come up more. But yeah, I don't know. Guys, comment down below who I'm thinking of.
All I know, did you ever see Saturday Night?
Oh, the SNL
Like
movie?
the SNL movie, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember when that guy pulled his dick out?
No, it wasn't a very memorable movie for me, honestly.
Oh, it was J.K. Simmons, and he's being like some fucking howdy doody TV host from like the 1950s, and
J.K.
apparently there was
Simmons is in that movie?
yeah for like one and two scenes, and he gets into a beef with one of the guys backstage because J.K. Simmons is rizzing up this guy's hus, and so then the guy's like, "Get away from my girl!" And then apparently this guy had a huge dick, and he just whipped it out. He was like, "Yep, I'm goated now." Guys, have they patched that strat yet? Doesn't seem like you're allowed to do that anymore. Seems like cancel culture has taken yet another strategy away from courtship. It's they just want you to go on dating apps. You can't do anything else anymore.
On TrueNon, they talked about the death of mooning. Nobody moons anymore. That used to be a thing.
I have a very clear recollection. I was a child, and we were
you got mooned?
Yep, we were eating. There was like a restaurant restaurant on a river that we were eating at, and a boat full of rowdy teens drove by, and they mooned the whole restaurant.
Whoa.
And I was like, what was that? And my family was like, he mooned us. I was like, who did they think it's funny? Like, what was that all about?
Are we gonna kill him now? What happened?
I mean, where do we escalate this? Where do we go from here? What the hell?
You could have been president if that never happened to you.
Yeah, I know. It turned me into a deviant. Because then I was like, men's butts in my brain. I can't focus on my studies anymore. And so I guess I'll turn to a life of podcasting.
It's the only path. So.
Other than that, I have YouTube TV. My dad bought it. I've been getting back into channel surfing a lot lately. Just seeing what's on. And so last night, classic channel surfing moment. I got Dodgeball, a true underdog story, like 40 minutes in, and I watched the whole thing. And it was sick. I used to just do that all the time. I used to be like, what's on TV? Oh, I remember this from on TV. I'll just watch this. And yeah, it was nice.
I've been trying to watch Halloween movies.
But scary movies or just Halloween movies?
I'm gonna do a mix. So I tried Halloween Town, but I only had a non-traditional way of watching it, let's just say, and the quality was really bad. I had no subtitles, and the camera was a little too zoomed in. It was like 280p, so I was like, I'm not gonna finish this. And then I also watched like 60% of Sleepy Hollow. But then I fell asleep, and then I didn't watch the rest of it.
Do you have a list of movies yet, or are you just going on whatever?
I just liked a bunch. Every time a TikTok comes, I add it to my likes, where it's like, these are the 24 quintessential Halloween movies, and because people are really into it, they put a lot of thought into these bad boys. So,
well, what the fuck? I want to know. Can you pull it up?
Here, okay, yeah, I'll pull up the TikTok. I'm
trying to get spooked. I'm trying to get scared.
Well, this one girl organized it into a ton of different categories. Here.
Okay.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, so here is your annual October Halloween horror movie watch list. I'm breaking these down into categories, and I'm starting out with being stalked by someone or something on Halloween.
That's a good category.
We have Dark Harvest. I think this movie is so underrated. It came out in 2023, and since it came out, it's been an annual watch for me. This movie is about this dystopian town in the 1960s. And every Halloween night, the boys of the town have to participate in this run where they have to kill this creature just known as Sawtooth Jack. And at the same time, they have to avoid being killed by him and each other. Of course.
Okay, how long is this TikTok?
Yeah, it's very long. So
I was hoping for just like a list of movies.
But yeah, so that sounded like a good movie, huh?
Have you seen Monster House? That's probably on the list.
Yeah.
That's a good Halloween movie.
I saw it at When I saw it in theaters, I ate too much popcorn. I threw up on the bus the next day.
Was there a lot of popcorn in your throw up?
No, because I don't remember the sight of it. I just remember the. Honestly, I don't. I was gonna say I remember the way it made me feel. I don't. I just remember. Actually, I kind of remember everyone is. It was like a little embarrassing because everyone had to step off. It was like when we got to school, and I'm like the second person getting off the bus, and I get to the door and I throw up. So everyone to leave the bus had to step over it. But I got to go home.
Hey, nice.
Actually,
I rode the bus when I was
X-Men. That might have been X-Men Last Stand.
When did that come out? 2006. Bro was riding the school bus at 1 years old. Okay. I rode
Flag was just born.
Did you see him not know any of the players in the pack?
Yeah,
not know Hito Turkoglu? Come on.
He's probably against Turkish fundamentalists. That's why doesn't know him.
Is Hito a Turkish fundamentalist?
Yeah, he signed with
so he does he signed with Fascism FC.
No, he supports the other guy, Gulen, the guy opposite Erdogan, which they're both bad guys, but Erdogan is
Can we get a fucking... Well, I guess the Mexican president is a good guy. Good lady.
Jew.
Well, what is that?
She's Jewish. Claudia Sheinbaum.
So are you saying is that a plus?
Maybe we put the Jews in charge.
I was saying, it'd be great to get a good person in office because we finally have one in Mexico. And your tone was like, Jew.
No, it's we finally got a dub after all the Zionists.
Hey, that's true. Yeah, I don't know if we should put any ethnic group in charge. I'm not gonna lie. I think diversity is our strength.
She's a liberal's worst nightmare because she's a Jewish woman who won in Mexico. Everyone in Mexico is Catholic. They're loyal to the Pope. He has full control over them, and so
he could mobilize the Mexican army if he wanted to.
Yeah. Oh, where did he live before? Oh, he lived in Peru before.
Peru? What else would we be getting into?
There's been some preseason basketball played. I wanted to
VJ Edgecombe looked cool.
He looked cool. Dash Daniels played against the Pelicans. I haven't had a chance to watch it because the way I freaking download scouting videos wasn't working for me. So I'm not just gonna watch it.
Is it not on? Is it not on?
It's on YouTube, and then I put it into a separate thing that downloads the YouTube video.
You can just screen record it
working. On my laptop. I could.
You just pull it up on your phone.
Oh my God! Screen record 50 minutes, or I'd either have to do the whole video or just every.
I'm saying just watch the whole thing. Write down the plays that you like, and then just screen record those. That might be the play if your clips are fucked up.
I think that's what Theo Ash does. I remember him talking about how he went to a coffee shop and had just a bunch of timestamps written down. But that seems tedious too. I just like to do.
Well, you're gonna watch the whole thing anyways, right?
Yeah, but if the way I do it, where I watch it, and as soon as I see a play, I have a program that I type in the timestamp and it makes a clip, a looping.
I don't understand how Theo Ash records his screen and presses play and does all that, and like his audio is still good. Because like if I did that, I would be like breathing directly into the mic, and it would be like a fucked up video. It'd be terrible. But yeah, shout out to preseason basketball. I guess Maxey was hooping. I haven't really watched it that much. And then dominate, and he wanted to be good defensively, he said.
And did you see Devin Booker? They asked him like, what should we expect from DeAndre Ayton, or what do you think he'll bring to the Lakers? And he's like, we'll see.
We'll see. What the fuck do we want him to say at this point? It's like,
yeah.
Because, like, really, if we trace all of this, all of where Booker is at with the Suns back to its source. If Ayton just continued the trajectory of being really solid first overall pick, they're probably in such a better spot.
Yeah, I mean, if they have Prime Ayton, they're probably not a true contender, but I mean, that Phoenix team is way better. They're probably like
and they probably
Warriors
just avoid making some of these fucking mistakes where it's like, you know, if you have Ayton and Booker and like you have this angle of a younger team or like the fake young core or whatever, and you add Kevin Durant to that, maybe then you're not like, we have to go get Bradley Beal, we have to complete this big three or whatever. And I mean, whenever there's a late second rounder that turns into a real guy, I never fully assume that the team would have executed the right way, but they at least would have given Toumani Camara some run in Phoenix because he was part of the Nurkic deal, and so it's like, yeah, I don't know. It's just that's a big domino that fell.
Yeah, they he had a pretty cool scoring game. I think he dropped 20 something, and he was doing a bunch of different stuff. He had like a running like hook shot across the lane. It was crazy.
Bag work.
Yeah, Zion looked trim. And then who else has played? Did Josh Hart? What's the word on Josh Hart?
What about him?
He had a non-contact injury. Was it serious?
I have no idea. I didn't even see it.
Oh, no way. Guess who the Nets are playing?
Who are they playing?
Not right now. They're going to play...
Turkish Fundamentalist FC.
No, they're going to play Hapoel Jerusalem. They're playing an Israeli team.
Okay, guys. Josh Hart. Injury. He had a non-contact injury? That's not good. The Knicks said that Josh Hart didn't come back to the game because he was ejected, not because he had the injury. That's what Windhorst said. And then Mike Brown said Josh Hart is listed as lower back soreness, and they'll see how he feels tomorrow. So yeah, I don't know. Hart, I think he's had some back trouble in the past before, right?
I don't know. But if his back locks up, that really nerfs him.
Yeah.
He's a guy I need a steady back for. I need back from that guy. Bronny James had a rough preseason game. 1 of 12 shooting.
Holy fuck.
They let
Bronny take 12 shots? Hell yeah, that rocks.
2 turnovers, 0 steals.
0 steers. He's not a cowboy.
0 blocks, and minus 12. So, that's not great.
Me and all my cowpokes reading off this City Slickers stats. 0 steers.
He said, I didn't rush. I wasn't forcing anything. I didn't have my legs under me as much as I wanted to. So I left a lot of them short. Okay. I wonder if he works out with LeBron or separately.
If LeBron's my dad, I'm working out with him. If you're Mr. I've played 40 years.
He doesn't care about it.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying purely from the practical standpoint of LeBron has played 20, like he probably is working out down to a science at this point. And you get access to all his $1 million a year on his body equipment.
Yeah. I wonder, I'd love to know, like, you know how people say, like, if I could ask the universe one question, what really happened with JFK? What really happened with this? I'd one of my questions.
What a waste. If you're asking the JFK thing, that's crazy. Sorry.
Yeah, we already know. Like, who did 9/11? Come on, bro. We know. If I got 79 questions, maybe one of them might be, how much of LeBron is because of the spending it on his body, and how much was just gonna happen? Like, how much is like, what's it called? Cruise control. Like, I'm sure it helps a little bit, but it's like, the dude is just a freak. You're not getting those jeans. He said he's not waiting for Bryce. He's on his own journey.
He's on his own journey. I can't strong arm the Lakers into drafting him too. We already got one roster spot. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't watched that much preseason. I never fucking do. I saw Dash Daniels. He's fast. He looked good. He made some good driving angles in my highlights reel that I watched. But other than that, I don't know.
Prime Jordan versus Prime Obama Rizov.
Michael Jordan probably had L Riz. If I'm not like, he seems like a dick in a way that does not Riz has.
I suppose. Can you have the most aura ever but have El Riz?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like, because it's like, we don't really get into that many aura moments where it's important for him to seduce like romantically make women swoon or anything. And I'm sure like some women found him attractive. I'm just saying, like, he seems like
he had a girl in every city.
I guess, but like, you don't need. He's Michael Jordan. You don't need to have Riz for that.
Oh,
what?
You lagged for a second. Oh no,
you lagged.
No, you lagged.
Okay, the fuck.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, like, who? If the two of them, Obama and Jordan, in their primes,
two of them.
Oh, and if Gojo is there, Gojo's coming over.
Gojo W Riz. See, Gojo. Yeah, it was just like, I don't know, because Michael Jordan's so obsessed with like winning that I really feels like it. I genuinely feel like it limits his ability to like empathize with other people.
Well, if the competition is getting the girl, so, and I feel like Obama in that setting, he'd be competitive about it too, because he's a psychopath.
Yeah, but I think he has like the ability to be just understated. I feel like Michael Jordan would probably try to Riz by being like, look at this, his fucking noodle arms. Look at this weakling. What's your vert, Barry? Come on. Hey, you want to play ones? You want to run the ones real quick?
He would. He called me up begging me for $5 million. He'd do something like that. That'd be cool.
Oh, man. The fuck? What do we have to talk about? Oh, there's some shit that happened this week. We got some money moving around. We follow the money, and you'll find out what you need to know. Let me timestamp this bitch. 27 minutes. Fuck, I don't have my notes app open. This is going to take a second. It's going to be 28 minutes. Yeah.
Pablo Torre?
No, Jonathan Kuminga.
Oh, shit.
Money
and
starts.
Quentin Grimes got the...
Yes. Quentin Grimes, Jonathan Kuminga.
Also, my Charlie Kirk video got taken down again.
Did you get paid for it yet?
Because the payouts come the 15th, so I got to get it solved. I got to get this resolved before then.
What's it at?
1.2.
Guys, that's a cool band,
dude. 18 cents a view.
Nikola Jovic also got money, and then Al Horford signed with the Warriors. So, What do we want to talk about first?
So, how cooked is Al Horford? I still think Al Horford's good.
I was going to ask this. What do we think the odds are, like percentage chance that he's washed next year? Because he is Al Horford.
I feel like he still had some really good regular season games, but
I feel
by
like
the time they got to the playoffs, he didn't look as Horford as usual.
I mean, really, I don't even think, like, he had some good moments for, like, a guy, like, just a, if we take him against average NBA player, he still had a really solid regular season, but if we take him against, like, Al Horford 2 years ago, considerably worse player.
But he had a Luka shutdown moment in like December.
And then I'm worried about what you're talking about too, where it's like, it's April, and it turns out this team full of 40-year-olds, everybody's really tired. It's not working so well. I do think if everybody's healthy, though, he does make them a really talented team, just because they were already insane defensively once Jimmy Butler showed up, and they didn't really have any like real bigs to throw out there, and so him and Draymond is going to be a crazy front court.
Yeah, I like him more than Looney. I like him more than Quentin Post. Who else were they trotting?
I feel like they
there?
had like a Brazilian guy, but I don't know if that was a center.
Gui Santos. He wasn't. He's a wing. Or like a 4.
Mm-hmm. What's Horford's money? What did he get? Do you know his contract?
No, I would assume it's pretty cheap.
So at center last year, Trace Jackson Davis is the guy we're forgetting.
Oh yeah. And he was phased out last year.
2 years, $11.6 million. So, like nearly $6 million a year. I'm fine paying that for Al Horford.
Yeah, and he's a smart guy, and so I like having a guy who's, I guess Quentin Post could stretch it for them, but I like having another stretch 5 who's more capable on the other end. Mm-hmm. His passing theoretically works in that offense, but I don't know. I mean, nobody wants to score except for Steph Curry. Like, it's crazy.
I think Jimmy wants to score.
I don't know. Sometimes he doesn't take shots. He's like, not my problem tonight.
Not my problem. Well, I mean, I don't know. I think I will count on Jimmy to score next year. And certainly, he helps their free throw rate and everything, which is good. They just get to the line a lot more with Jimmy Butler on the floor. And so beyond that, I am pretty worried about are we prominently featuring Jonathan Kuminga this year? What's happening? His contract really just feels like everybody's angry, everybody loses, and we're kind of just kicking the can down the street a little bit, and we'll deal with it later.
Yeah. What's it called? B-Ball Breakdown posted a good video showing like all the reasons why Jonathan Kuminga doesn't fit with the team. Like he just straight up he doesn't look for Steph Curry when he's open. He just kills the offense so often. And I mean, yeah, I guess it's just like they're not in a place where they can lose a guy, but when they have him, they clearly don't value him, and he's not good playing with their starters, so I don't know. They're really just idiots. They've been downhill for years, so they're riding the glory days. I would have really tried to move this dude, but for someone.
Well, I mean, there's still rumors that the Kings, the Bulls, and someone else are interested in acquiring him.
If you really can't get a deal, like, you should be able to get Kobe White for Kuminga if you have a brain cell negotiating against the caveman. But.
So it's 2 years, $46 million with a team option in the second year. So he gets more money than the average qualifying option in order to forego what is essentially a no trade clause with a player option in the second year. So if a team were to trade for him now, they would at least be guaranteed to get another full season out of him. The problem is just in a Western Conference where every game matters and the standings are going to be really tight, do the Warriors have enough wiggle room to spend time bolstering Kuminga's trade value? Like feeding him a bunch of shots, getting his stats looking good, showing what he could do if you were to get him next to Josh Giddey or Domantas Sabonis or whatever. I don't know. Probably not, actually, I feel like is the answer.
I don't know, because Steve Kerr doesn't like playing him, so it'd be torture. Yeah, I don't know. It's very tough, so I don't know what they're gonna do. Quentin Grimes, good deal for him, I suppose, because well, I don't know. I've seen a lot of complaints that they handled it the worst they possibly could. The
Sixers?
Yes. And voice crack. It's fun. They said he asked for $30 million initially. Then they got down to 20, but they were never even close. How many, like, the Sixers waited to be active in free agency for a long time, right? Because they're like, we got to wait for this Grimes deal to go through. And then it just didn't go through. But I think he's a good player. I think this year, like, unless they intentionally, like, stifle his value, because even, like, obviously they have a lot of guards, but he is a better defender.
I mean, fucking
than,
do
than
they?
all
Let
the
me
rest
pull this up.
They have McCain, Maxey, him, and Edgecombe.
Okay, well, to me, if this isn't a troll season where we're fucking tanking anyways, you don't have the ability to stifle his value anymore. Because, like, with Kuminga or with Cam Thomas, certainly, because the Nets are going to tank anyways. The Nets really don't give a fuck, and so if the Nets wanted to just regularly kill Cam Thomas's minutes, they could do that. It wouldn't affect their end goal at all. But if the Sixers do that with Quentin Grimes, I think they will be a markedly worse team, especially in the absence of, like, this was already bad, but in the absence of McCain, you will have
How
to,
much
like,
time is he going to miss?
Let me see. McCain injury update. I mean, I think a few, like, I want to say, surgery was performed October 1st, and he will be reevaluated in approximately 4 weeks. So he gets reevaluated at the beginning of November, which, like, if he comes right back after the reevaluation, then he won't miss very much time at all. But that's kind of a quick comeback for surgery. I guess it's just your thumb, but whatever.
Yeah. I mean, if I had him, I would definitely play him, and they're not that good a team, but who knows? I mean, they're another crazy organization, so and again, like, if I'm another team, like, I don't get why why no one even tried to make a move on Quentin Grimes, because he was, like, a legit player in New York. He was bad in Detroit, but I think he was, like, didn't play a lot. Then he was solid in Dallas, was he?
I believe so, because I feel like, let me see this. Quentin Grimes. I swear he was, like, filler in the Tim Hardaway Jr. deal. He was 10 points, 40% from 3 on 4 attempts a game in Dallas.
Oh, what are they doing, dude? Come on.
10, 4, and 2 on what's his true shooting percentage looking like? 60% true shooting, baby. And then obviously in Philly he was 22, 5, and 5.
Beast mode.
Now that was only 28 games, so fairly limited sample size. Was like an all-star-ish level player.
No, that's enough. That's real. 25 million a year.
Okay. Why didn't the Bulls pay him?
That's Josh Giddey rules.
Well, no, that's Gosh Giddey.
That's Gosh Giddey rules.
That's Gosh Giddey. The most dominant scorer in the league. He could shoot from anywhere. It's Gosh Giddey.
I'd rather pay Quentin Grimes 30 than pay Giddey 25, to be quite honest with you.
Okay. Based, guys. Comment down below. That's a psycho take. No, clip it. Put it on the Bulls subreddit.
Clip it. Oh, great. The dumbest people on the planet.
With a Giddey triple-double.
Yeah, did you know the Bulls subreddit is actually the only subreddit where, even if you're in America, it is not by default on English. It's actually in hieroglyphics.
I've heard anthropologists have been digging into the r/Chicago Bulls just to find out some of the behavioral traits of, like, pre-human man, pre-homo man.
The United States or the United Center, the stadium where the Bulls play, they actually do have slightly wider bathroom doors, slightly wider seats, slightly wider everything, because the typical Bulls fan is less evolved and the cranium is larger on average than a regular person. So you got to make a little bit of room, more room. And the seats have to be a little higher, because the person in front of you, their head is so big, it blocks. And then you can't, there's no way to convey the idea that they're blocking you because I mean they hardly can communicate with.
Because like if you're like, so this is what it's like when you're in front of me and you block out their vision, they have no object permanence. So it's like,
then they're gonna kill you because you just killed them.
Yeah, I'm dead, and then they strike out. Yeah, and the Bulls, the United Center actually has a big problem because people are always trying to bring in their giant clubs and loincloths and stuff. And it's like, sir, you can't have that in here. And it's like, unga bunga, they let me have it last time. It's like, okay, well, that was a mistake on security's part. We have a new policy in place.
Guys, let's all make Facebook accounts and let's get AI. We're going to use AI. Sorry. We're going to use AI.
Yep.
We're going to edit.
I'm not sorry about
it. We're going to edit pictures of rats at the United Center and stuff like that. And like heroin needles on the ground. We're going to
go on Sora 2. Type in Arturas Karnisovas eaten by rats.
Put Bulls locker room, away locker room, MS-13 locker room. And we're going to scare everyone away from buying tickets. That's the only way to teach these boomers who, oh my God. Imagine that. Imagine there's homeless people and then there's people with a house and they're spending money on Bulls tickets. Oh my God.
That's fucked up. There's people starving in this world and they're spending money on the Chicago Bulls. Matt Sponhauer actually had a good tweet where it was like, he tweeted out a picture of the Panthers' annual payroll, and he was like, this could have been spent on humanitarian aid, and we're running out this football product. And did you see the podcast that hung it up because the Panthers are so bad?
Yes, but I went and looked at the channel. They were pulling like 200 views a podcast, and they said they were putting in like 6 to 7 hours on game day, like afterwards, putting the thing together and like taking time away from their wife and kids. So I think it's more of a tale
ask a guy like me. It's more like earning time away from those fuckers. Am I right?
I think it's more of like, yeah, the team is bad, but there's not enough return for our investment. Rather than wildly successful Panthers podcast, just can't take.
Well, this is the most successful Panthers pod in the world. It's 200 views. That's 80% of the Panthers fan base.
Yeah, it's them and Sponhauer. I don't think there's a single other person.
Yeah, and Cam Newton's hat guy who tunes in a lot.
Oh, I'd love to see Cam Newton under the Sorting Hat. I wonder what they would say. What if she says, you're the Sorting Hat? You're the next Sorting Hat.
Whoa. And he turned, and then you have to put Cam Newton on your head.
Talk about ruts. Women talking about ruts.
Females talking about ruts. I'm going to become a females guy, I think. Females. Okay. But I'm going to say it in a positive connotation. I'm going to be like woman discovers new stem cell treatment. Females, am I right?
Nice.
Quentin Grimes, Al Horford, Jovic, like $15 million a year.
Yeah, I like Jovic. That's fine.
Yeah, to me it seemed like if I was a betting man, I think he probably becomes a guy worth $15 million. Bit of an underpay for him. He wouldn't need to get that much better to justify $15 million, but there is a world where we're like 2 years into this and it's like, bro, it's like the Zeke Naji contract of the Heat, where it's like, bro, $15 million, we can't fucking move. Actually, I don't think he'll ever become a guy where you can't move him at all. Teams are hanging up the phone because you're involving him in deals.
Well, that doesn't exist in Miami. That's can't move him because he's too good for us. They decide who's can't move. You're not going to offer us 3 first-round picks for this guy? Yeah.
It's superstar? I mean, come on.
Come on. Him and Jimmy were apparently super close. Could we get him to Golden State for Kuminga?
Maybe.
No,
anything's possible.
They'd rather kill themselves than trade a guy they drafted for normal return. If they draft him, it's Miami Heat exceptionalism.
Gavin Newsom went on Fortnite Friday. Did you see that?
Yeah, That was that bad. I didn't watch it yet, but I've just seen clips. But how?
I've only seen the clip where he was
so
like,
good.
he was talking about a one-state solution, and Gavin Newsom was like, "That's sort of, I guess I disagree with you. You know, I've always been a two-state solution kind of guy," and it was just like, what a loser.
I saw him. There was some, they said something about trans people, I forget. But then Connor asked him what his favorite Pokemon was. And he was like, he like code switched or something. He was like, I remember a couple years ago, y'all was walking in the street too much or something like that and getting hit. And I was like, what? What are you talking about?
What's your favorite Pokemon? Shit, playa?
But he was referring to Pokemon Go. He's like, y'all crazy for Pokemon Go.
That doesn't make it... I mean, I get exactly what he was talking about from your sentence, but that doesn't... Y'all was tripping out here, man, with this Pokemon stuff.
It wasn't that extreme, but it was funny. Let me pull up. Gavin Newsom Pokemon. He didn't have a favorite Pokemon though. He doesn't know.
Yeah,
Pokemon
of course.
Ball
What
knowledge.
the fuck was? Yeah.
I think he does. Does play Fortnite though. Why is Gavin Newsom Pokemon bringing up nothing? That's impossible.
You hallucinated it, and it was your brain that did the code switch, so you're racist.
Twitter search is so bad. What the heck?
Okay. The first tweet I get is Aiton's such a bad screener, man. This isn't from searching. This is just on my Twitter.
Search Gavin Newsom Pokemon. See if it comes up with anything.
Okay, Gavin Newsom.
Julian Strother said the Nuggets have the best starting lineup in the league.
Dude, we're getting a lot of like I get it. I get people talking their shit or whatever. I really just don't give a fuck to do like any of the my team's better than your team. It's like, who the fuck cares right now? And what was crazy is last night there was, I can't remember, I think his name's like Josh Steckline or something. He's like on Nuggets Twitter, and I saw this thread on my feed when I woke up this morning at like 9 a.m. Him and Swipe Cam were like really beefing about whether or not Jonas Valanciunas was a top 30 center, and they were like going back and forth. And Swipe Cam, one of his responses was like, "Sorry, it's 3 a.m. and I'm out at a club in a pretty popular city. It's hard to type right now."
Whoa, like, that's cool.
I mean, it's cool if you don't say that in a thread where you're talking. Jonas Valanciunas is a top 30 for sure. He's top 30. So bigs, come on, not every starter's, but it's like you're at the club and you're doing that. That's El Riz. I can't lie. If you're at home, do whatever you want, but go. Oh, Jesus Christ, I just fucking can't. What am I supposed to be searching on Twitter right now?
Gavin Newsom Pokemon. Gavin
Newsom Fortnite is what I searched up. So let me fix that. Gavin Newsom Pokemon. I misspelled his name. I said
maybe
Newsom
that's it.
with
There's
an E
no
at the
E
end.
in his name.
Yeah, it's just Newsom.
I saw someone complain once that leftists intentionally misspell his name just like Kamala.
How do people misspell Kamala?
Well, I think they mispronounced her name. Like
it's Kamala.
Yeah,
no, it's
I'll tell you. You know who still says Kamala is Felix on Chapo Trap House. He still says Kamala.
Hey, and I mean, has anything? Who's gonna check me? Huh? That's what he's saying probably. This is what comes up. It says, "You should have Pokemon gone to the polls," and it's Hillary Clinton. Miss me yet? I think I'm going to put that in my meme folder. I think I'm going to put Hillary Clinton miss me yet in the meme folder, just in case.
Oh, okay. Do you have her in the kitchen in there?
No. Because I don't like putting women in traditional domestic, I don't. She's a businesswoman. Because I might disagree with her.
No,
but I would never.
The specific picture where she's visiting a poor person's kitchen.
But I think that picture's offensive because it's like, okay. Woman in the kitchen, hilarious, guys.
I really want to find this clip. I don't know how it's there. Obviously, Newsom is paying his people to remove the video. I wish I was a witch. Because you know what? I'd have some good ideas for spells.
This is my spell.
Audio listeners, he made fireworks appear.
Now? What is it? Hello, I'm trying to do the fucking rain cloud. Rain spell.
Okay.
I don't know if I'd want to be a witch, because I think they'd be fucking with the devil. Is that correct?
No, not nice witches. Not 90s witches. They say 90s and 2000s witches are the best.
Okay. I'm trying, if I could be on that, bewitched grind where my cat just talks and it's like, oh man, I gotta solve this local neighborhood issue with my witchcraft magic. Okay, I'm down for that. I just don't want to I don't want to make a deal with the devil. I'm not really into contracts and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm trying to buy you time. I mean, can you find this clip or what?
No, it just doesn't. It's like the only thing, he has stick drift.
Gavin Newsom?
Yeah, here I'll show you. He like Connor is trying to heal him, and he just keeps moving out of the way. He's like, heal me, and he's like, come back here. And he's just not doing it.
That's so fucking funny. What was I gonna say? Damn it, it's gone. Is it on my phone? Oh, I finished Dressrosa. That's what it is. Pretty epic. Pretty epic. It was a good experience on one pace because it was like it didn't take that long, and I got a lot of cool dumps of aura or information and aura, I guess. Shout out to Fujitora.
Yeah.
Probably closer to morally good than Garp so far in terms of my all Marines are bastards rankings.
He wishes he could see his face. Oh, and when Luffy stopped Doflamingo's stomp, that was aura.
Oh my god. This was the whole thing. Gear 4 reveal, crazy aura. Holy shit.
Oh my goodness. I remember where I was when that came out. What's it called? Oh, so you saw Doflamingo's backstory finally.
Yes. Yeah. It is pretty fucked up. He's
just evil. He's just always evil.
Well, I mean, I don't know, like I can't imagine he would have been like a good guy. If we just put like regular kid into that situation, can't imagine he grows up to be a good guy. Don't know if he grows up to be dictator warlord type shit, but yeah, the whole the dad is pretty stupid, Like, what did you think was gonna happen?
He was a nice guy.
I have a very noble savage view of regular people in Dressrosa country.
Okay, I think I finally found it. Gavin Newsom, when Connor eats pants, tells him the enemy players are trans and homeless transit activists. Nope, it's not the right video. Never mind.
Wow, can't believe
All right,
that.
I'm done with it. I'm done with it. Shoot.
Yeah. So Law's backstory was good. Doflamingo's backstory was good. Honestly, in Fishman Island, I kind of hated the backstories. It was really annoying. I liked Fisher Tigers, but the backstory with the Queen and stuff, I don't know if it was the editing of One Piece or whatever, but I really was not emotionally invested in that at all.
Yeah, sometimes he puts in too many characters. That's especially in Wano. Like, it's cool when he adds a new group, and they're strong. But I like
the Grand Fleet. The Grand Fleet's cool.
The Grand Fleet is cool. It's not cool. There's like 9 samurai or something, and they're like all not that strong, and they're like.
See, that's what. If you're not gonna help, it's cool. But like,
and they were hyped so much.
Yeah, well, cause like I like the fairies or whatever, the Tontatans, cause that's like a fun gimmick. At least they just steal stuff, and like it's cool if you want to just be around and be silly and be pretty. They're pretty strong. They can help out in a pinch. But if you're just gonna be like a regular guy standing around taking up story space, I don't need that.
Wait, one second.
What? What do you want to talk about now? Do you want to do DPOY stuff? Is that what we were going to do today? Or do you want to just we have, I think, 40 minutes to fill here. Do you want to do pure lobbyist requests, or you want to do DPOY? It's hard because it feels like it's pretty locked up.
Yeah, DPOY. There's no point in discussing it. We do have a rookie there, but we could just do. Yeah, we could just do lobbyists, and then there's still. I feel like there's still. I'm scrolling NBA right. I feel like there's still some news.
Well, let's do news, and then we could do lobbyist requests in like 15 minutes.
Kyle Guy got a contract in Exhibit 10. Great
Who's
story. 6'2" pure shooter. So, he was on the Virginia national championship team.
It's not very tall.
He's the white guy. No, it's a small guard, dude.
Well, I wouldn't give him a contract then.
Jarrett Allen and his wife danced to All in This Together from High School Musical at their wedding this summer.
Oh, we didn't even talk about Taylor Swift.
Whack.
I heard it's bad. Have you listened?
I listened to some of it, and some of it's... If you say the word meme in a song, it's a bad song. It's never.
It's like saying the word poop or fart in a rap.
Nobody can pull off saying meme. Kendrick couldn't say meme. Taylor can't say meme. Dominic Fike can't say meme. The Strokes can say meme.
Benson Boone can't say meme.
He might be able to say meme.
Benson Boone, meme! I don't know. He sings.
Funny.
Guys, can we get a full cover of Mystical Magical Meme by Benson Boone? Yeah. And so it's fucked up because she's taken all the IMAX theaters away from one battle after another.
Really? Okay. What is she? Wait, what is she playing the music there or what?
Yeah, there's like a release. Well, because like for the last one, for the Eras thing, there was like a full, I think, concert movie that was released in theaters. But for this, I think it's just like the album being played visually, like music videos and stuff. And so
couldn't be a room I want to be in less. Which room? Which theater would you rather be in? That or the Wicked sing-along theater?
Oh God,
I might choose Wicked because at least there's a movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. There's like a story and stuff, but I'd probably have to bring earplugs. Yeah. So let me see. At my local theater, there are, holy fuck, 1, 2, 3. So there's 6. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 24 showings of this movie today.
How many of what is it called?
In IMAX?
How many Last Boob Ever? What is it called? What's the Revolution movie?
One battle after another?
One battle after another.
God, Last Boob Ever. This really is an L take. You should watch his movies. They're good.
I'm not against the movie. I just said the trailer was bad.
I think you might have seen the bad. Did you see it before a movie?
Yeah, that's the only place I saw it.
I think the one that plays before movies is supposedly bad because they were talking about this on the Big Picture podcast. There's one that he personally cut together that they play online that's good, and then the one that plays before movies is bad. I don't really remember the trailer that much because I'm gonna see it. So
did people like the Austin? Crap, what's his name? Elvis. Austin Butler. Did people like the Austin Butler stealing movie or whatever? Because that also didn't look good to me.
I heard that was bad. That looked just very plain to me.
You know what's getting rave reviews?
What?
Lonzo Ball.
I have seen he's getting some hype.
I'm telling you guys, Basketball Genius put on that team. Oh, you guys don't want to see Lonzo Ball fully healthy for a 7-game series. Insert Lonzo Ball, swap out Garland Allen for better defensive pieces. You guys don't know what's coming. You guys have no clue. It's gonna be all Cleveland all the time. Lonzo Ball Finals MVP. I'll tell you that fucking much. Okay.
I don't think that'll happen.
Yeah,
So you do that, and I'll take the field, and we'll see who wins.
Okay. Lonzo Ball MVP.
Okay. I'll take the field.
If he wins, you have to steal a National Guardsman gun and then shoot it in the air and say, I'll let you get to choose what to say.
What the hell?
I'm magnanimous like this.
This guy has no fucking improv skills. He can't even. Are you trying to get me in trouble with what to say, or are you just trying to make me look silly?
What would get you out of trouble? That's scenario. What could you say? This is for Trump.
I'm Charlie Kirk, and then you give him the salute, and so it's like. Maybe then all the National Guardsmen fire their guns into the air.
Well, how far are we? So the right wing believe in witches now. So like,
okay,
how much of the rest of the paranormal world do they have to acknowledge? Like, if you say, I was shooting at a ghost that only I could see, like, do they have to respect it?
It depends on the National Guardsmen, I think. I was shooting at a demon, Cristo.
Guys, watch Supernatural season 1. It's good.
take his gun. I go Cristo, and then he tackles me, and I'm like, "Yep, this guy's a demon." He reacted.
No, what if he says, "Oh, it's a Supernatural season 1, episode 3 reference"? Guys, if you're in the National Guard and you've seen Supernatural, let me know.
Yeah, guys, if you're in the National Guard, defect.
AD came in heavy, and he says he's going to play his way into shape during the season.
Absolutely doughy. That's what we're calling him this year.
Oh, for AD, nice. I'm over. I guess the whole AD stuff, like, it doesn't matter at this point because no matter what he does, he's getting hurt. If he plays the 5,
did you see his eye?
What happened to his eye?
He had surgery.
Oh, did he have a detached retina or something?
Yeah, and so I'm saying. Sports monocle.
He's not the guy for it, because he
could be.
Get him a meeting with me. We'll see.
Who's the guy you want to launch the sports monocle?
It used to be Zion, but now he might be a rapist hitman, so it's not him as much. But
we got to find the new face of the product.
Who's someone who needs a PR boost? Really, that's the question.
Ja Morant.
Yes. Now that's, you go from gangster mass shooter to genius professor.
To go bespoke gentleman jumping over the defense.
But AD is done for no matter what. If he plays the 5, he gets hurt. If he plays the 4, he gets hurt. If he's thin, he gets hurt. If he's
fat,
muscly, he gets hurt. If he's fat, has he ever been fat before? Maybe that'll be the key.
People were acting like he looks fat in these pictures. People were, damn, AD looks really big. He just looks like very strong, and it's like, I mean, he'll probably still get hurt, but this is very different than like somebody smoking hookah and drinking beer all summer.
Yeah. So, really. Yeah, I'm not concerned about it. And I do think he will play himself into shape. And like, it doesn't really, as long as he's playing the 5 in the playoffs, that's really all that counts. You don't need him there in the regular season. Though a jumper would be nice. I'll tell you that much.
Mm-hmm. It's true. Any other news? Are you just on Reddit now?
Yeah, I'm scrolling down. Did you know that? Oh, did you see Jokic? They invited NBA officials to practice, and then he like spent the last 10 minutes it was him talking to them.
Grift.
He's just complaining.
I want him to grift more. He's like, when I fall down on screens, it's a foul. You need to call that. And it's like, you were screening Case and Wallace. How did he push you over?
Al Horford's number 20. What number has he been? Oh, shoot. Kuminga changed his number from 00 to 1.
New era. Loading.
Has anyone ever gotten dramatically better after changing their
number? I'm trying to think. Most famous number
Bryce
changes.
was already on a trajectory from when he changed from 8 to 28.
When did he even do that?
Well, what? After his rookie year, he was number 8, and year 2 is 28.
Okay. Yeah, so he was on trajectory. LeBron, Kobe, they were on trajectories. It probably coincides with somebody like switching teams and becoming really good. Like I wonder if Steve Nash was the same number in Dallas and
Yeah, I think a same team number change is crazy.
yeah. Maybe but he was already number I'm thinking Kyle Lowry when he went to like Toronto. But he was number 7 in Houston as well, so doesn't really count. I don't know. What the fuck are you looking at?
I'm scrolling down. I see so many like angry Clippers people on Twitter, so mad about Pablo Torres still, and like he said the thing about like the real journalists weren't allowed to ask about aspiration, and then people are like, oh wow, so you're not a real journalist unless you ask about Pablo Torres' story, huh? Wow. So they're trying to spin it the best they could. Like, why even? It's so I don't get it. I don't get why even be insulted at that. Are they just worried that he is going to be banned? He's definitely not going to be.
Yeah. I made Clippers fans mad the other day because they wore these shirts. Did you see the shirts?
Oh yes, that was good.
And they were like, "Know that we lost to Denver because of transition defense," and it was like, I quoted the shirt and I was like, "And we brought in Brook Lopez," and and they were like, "Well, it's better. Actually, no backup center at all. Brook Lopez is actually much better." And like,
That's facts.
I agree. I wasn't all I was saying
you got
is that
wrecked.
he's the slowest man alive. Like, we need to be able to keep up with this team in the open court. Brook, get in here. Come on. Oh, man. But he'll be a good backup for sure. I mean, he's probably... Who would you rather have, Jonas Valanciunas or Brook Lopez?
Oh, Brook, no doubt.
That's what I'm saying. And so, like, this top 30 fucking number, the 3 a.m.
They're not making the same money, are they?
They might be close. Because I know the Wizards gave Valanciunas like a flat $10 million a year. So Brook Lopez is 8.7 next season, and then 9.1 team option the year after that. And Jonas is, if I can spell his name right, let's see. Jonas is $10.4 million, and then next year just $10 million flat.
Okay.
So Jonas making a little bit more.
That's not good.
I mean, I agree. I don't know. I'm like, I don't like. It's sick to have a backup center. It's dope, guys. It's gonna change your life. We're winning the championship. Lock it in. I don't fully understand the Jonas hype. It is a little bit. It's like, how many series in the playoffs is this like a real playable guy?
He's guarding Zubats in the post, and then he'll guard Şengün in the post.
We already beat the Clippers, so I'm not worried about that.
Guys, he barely scraped it out in 7 games. He's too confident.
Well, that was my other part with the shirt. Is like, we lost to Denver because of transition defense. It's like, you got to Game 7 and your 2 best players completely disintegrated. And it's like, okay, I get that you got here because of transition, but like, I don't know, season on the line. If it comes down to James Harden elimination game again, what are we doing?
He's just gonna pull through.
This is the year.
It's the year. This is.
What did Kawhi have in that game?
Not much, I think. I don't know.
10 points. 15 shots.
Maybe we should ban this guy. maybe
this guy. No more robots in the NBA.
Out on too much anymore. But yeah, that might be it as far as the news goes.
All right. Do you want to do lobbyist requests?
Yeah, let me pull up.
Or I could just keep scrolling on Twitter. I could read you guys my timeline. Let's see.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, the Patreon numbers got messed up. They artificially boosted everyone on accident. They got set back to normal, but we dropped 10 more, and then Stay Hot jumped like 100, and they're now ahead of us. Isn't that
I'm
suspicious?
pissed.
That is like when they have online voting and then they turn the voting off for 24 hours and they turn the results off and then someone else wins. Someone else comes back from behind and wins. That happened to Rooster Teeth back in the day. But let's see. So when I go to
The Batman Part 2 was supposed to be released today, originally.
what happened?
It got delayed a bunch.
Oh, the Batman. I thought you were talking about
Yeah.
Absolute Chapter 2.
No. I wonder if there's a new... I don't think there's a new chapter. We got a chapter, it's called Absolute Evil. It's like all the villains in the universe. And Lex Luthor,
Oh, yeah.
he looks like a lumbersexual in it.
Oh, a lumbersexual. Okay. Let me try and figure out where we left off. What was the last question that we read? Okay, well, I remember this Brokeback Mountain one. We talked about loaning players. We talked about that. We answered that one. Okay. I think we start here with Andrea Bargnani's arch nemesis. Greetings, StatPad Santa and Mr. Midrange Spreadsheet, the only duo I'd trust to run a fast break through a Waffle House parking lot. If Saudi Arabia started the SBL, the Saudi Basketball League, tomorrow and started offering $500 million contracts for mid-tier guys like Jordan Poole and Dylan Brooks, how fast would Adam Silver hit the panic button? Do we see role players defect overnight, or do we just accept that Alex Caruso becomes a 40-point-a-night scorer in the desert heat? At what point does the NBA raise the salary cap just to keep the mid-range guys from vanishing overseas? Hate the pod, 5 stars. That is very interesting. How do you think Silver would handle that situation?
I feel like he would panic. I feel like he'd probably try to collaborate with
That's
them,
my
if I had to
instinct
guess.
too. Like, as soon as he hears it's in the works, like he's just trying to get a piece of it. Like,
yeah, he's probably like, you can have Alex Caruso, but I want him back for April and May and June.
I want you to host the finals of the tournament, the in-season tournament.
And I want a new arena every year.
What's interesting is, but yeah, if he was completely shut out, I wonder how hostile he would be capable of being. And also the thing is, would they have to settle for Caruso's, or like, for example, like James Harden, I feel like would go over in a heartbeat for like a $500 million contract.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's
older
more,
guys.
Yeah, the older guys for sure. And then like I feel like Zion might go. I feel like a lot of NBA players would go.
Yeah. I feel like you could get a ton of guys who are on the front. Well, like, yeah, I mean, literally $500 million. There's like 10 guys in the NBA.
Like it's like, I am the king, and I will have 20,000 women delivered to you every night, and 7 tigers. So that's what you get. I don't think they would have to settle for bottom of the barrel. I really think they'd be a legit threat.
Yeah. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Riyadh basketball tournament.
State of the Riyadh.
Okay, state of the Riyadh. Guys, we have no morals.
Call our phone. Get an estimate. I'll tell you that.
Estimate, $1 billion in the bank account right now, please.
And then they say, no, $500 million. Oh, shoot, you drive a hard bargain.
Okay.
You drive a hard bargain, Saudis.
Bargain.
But I guess we'll take it.
That exact tone. You Saudis. I don't think they like being talked to like that. That can't be the correct way to do business.
But everyone, like, all of the qualifying offer guys would just go there. You know who wouldn't go? Josh Giddey, just to stay on the Bulls and spite me.
Love Chicago. I love the city of Chicago.
Yeah, it's not quite a culture fit for me over there. Rocket's Liberation Army Longtime hater, first-time caller. I was listening to the MIP episode when I got the Fred VanVleet news. I'm now fully locked in on Reed Shepherd MIP campaign. Even if his numbers are just average, the jump will be huge and a good.
I swear we talked about this
Did
one.
we do this one? We might have jumped ahead to this one.
Yeah, because, Reed Shepherd ain't fixing that shit, bro.
Okay. Will Skillet. Oh, God. This is this is all. I'll just read it because he wrote a lot. Greetings,
okay.
Jit and Hublot. No was that today. I come to you a humble lobbyist in the midst of chaos. A tragedy has happened. I need your thoughts on the loss of a father, a husband, as well as president of the NBA PA with Mr. Fred VanVleet. This terrible loss comes after the troubling start of a Houston Texans season and the probable end of a Houston Astros season I wish never happened.
And this was posted before CJ Stroud even said, "I'm losing quickness."
Oh, this was posted a week ago. My life is borderline ruined. My only hope is that this becomes upscale for the rest of the Rockets roster. I speak for every loyal Rocketeer when I say it's blatantly obvious that Mossad was hired either by the Oklahoma City Thunder or CJ McCollum to take out a key piece of what would have been the Houston Rockets championship roster. Thanks, WTS. Well, you deserve it because the Houston Astros cheated. So, yeah. You deserve 70 years of hell. Sorry, buddy.
More like Jose Altuve.
If the scandal happened today, would they try and deport Altuve?
I don't know. I'm not that locked into how the MLB president and like how chill he is with Trump and stuff.
Well, Stephen A. would have like, I don't care. He cheated. He broke the law. Get him out of here. Law.
There's no room for him. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure Stephen A. would say some shit like that.
Big fat sexy white guy said, "Holy moly, how about those Sixers?" And he said this a week ago. I don't know what he could have been referring to. Like, this is before Grimes. This is before the preseason game. What did they do a week ago?
Holy moly, how about them Sixers? Holy moly, how about the Brooklyn Nets? It's like, what are you talking about?
Wemby GOAT agenda. All criminals starting 5. Now, is this real-life criminals, or is this criminals in the NBA?
Well, let's do real life. We talked enough about, Miles Bridges is bad and annoying. Yeah. Let's do real criminals. El Chapo, number 1. He's starting to point.
He's okay. The Pablo Escobar.
He's old. He's washed. He's dead.
Oh, it has to be modern.
Yeah, come on, dude.
The Chicago Puncher.
Who is that?
It's this guy, this like mentally ill guy who's just walking around Chicago punching people. He's like 6'7" too. Huge guy. He's on there.
Let me think. Ghislaine Maxwell.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. But she might get pardoned soon, so we might have to take
might
her
not
off
be
the
a
list.
criminal. Wouldn't be available for the draft. Let me think. I don't know that many criminals. Wall Street? Anybody?
Oh,
all the cronies on Wall Street?
An innocent El Salvadorian grandma. That's a criminal these days. By the rules. So
that was topical. Nice.
Tyler Robinson. And then we need one more.
Sean Diddy Combs?
Harry Sisson.
Okay.
Ben Taylor thinking boobs and balls. What's a jaw-blowing pack? Went to visit my grandma the other week. Had a layover in Chicago on the way to D.C. Flying on 9/11, so I was a little scared. all was going well until I got a middle school trip sat behind me and an infant on the other side of me, parentheses, hell. So, my questions, Pablo, why are these Chicago kids so out of control? You need to tell them to pull it together. It's embarrassing for your image. Jack, how do you deal with the casual and consistent swamp ass of living in D.C.? I'll tell you what, Chicago, the kids are kids no matter what, but you know what's not?
What?
O'Hare is one of the busiest airports on the planet. It's also one of the junkiest. It's a complete like run
It is a little clunky.
Horrible like have some self-respect. You go
like
to
Atlanta you could tell is like a busy airport. It's very nice.
I think that's the busiest in the world.
It is, I believe.
That's crazy. Yeah, I've never been there.
It's huge. It's so fucking big.
I see these videos of like Singapore. They got trees in there and stuff. I mean,
what the heck?
The Chinese ones. Oh my god, they're so wonderful. And O'Hare is just such a dump. I can't believe it. But yeah, how do you deal with the swamp, the DC swamp?
When it's hot, I don't really go outside that much. I try not to.
He keeps his butt in AC.
I keep my ass in AC, and I wear like, I don't know, athletic shorts and stuff. I'm not wearing jeans or pants until it's straight up chilly outside.
Michael Vick's dog. Hi, Jules and Pubes. I'm back from the dead. Tell me congratulations. Congratulations.
Congrats. That's big.
Anyway, so I typically listen to podcasts, even State of the League, in the background while I do something. But last night, as I was sleeping, unlike Pablo, I was also dreaming. That is true. I don't really remember my dreams.
Me neither.
Now I will not disclose what I was doing in the dream, but in the background, State of the League was playing. The crazier part is that as I was going to sleep, I was listening to Stay Hot's newest episode. I think State of the League has put in extra sound waves into every Stay Hot episode to make their sleeping viewers think they are listening to State of the League to try and take back their Patreon memberships. Conspiracy aside, a question in the State of the League dream/secret implant episode was, what would Kawhi be if he was in Cat's shoes? As in, hold on, this part of the question is blocked by my screen. Okay, I had to move something. As in drafted #1 overall in 2015 to the Wolves. I think Jack answered with Jimmy Butler, but less mean and better if he goes to a good team. Also, Pablo, if you could give the Summer I Turned Pretty update, that would be great. It's over. And it was over more than a week ago. So I don't know what
when you posted this, it was already over.
Yeah, I think
about a week ago. Fuck with us, and then she.
So Kawhi drafted to Minnesota
Wolves
in 2015.
That's tough.
So
I have no idea. Yeah, because like, how much of an impact did the Spurs draft situation have on his development? Like, I think he always would have been good, but it's just hard.
I wonder if we ever get the defensive peak that we got.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. It's like you probably realize what he's capable of offensively way quicker, just because Minnesota is so desperate for offense at that point. But yeah, like I really don't think you're ever like, this is maybe the greatest perimeter defender I've ever seen.
Yeah, 2-time Depoy. And
one of them's Draymond's though. He robbed.
Oh, does he feel that way?
I think it was 2017. I would have given it to Draymond. Like, that was a crazy team.
That's kind of crazy because I feel like there's universal respect for Kawhi in a way. Like when Draymond complains about Rudy, it makes sense. If he complains about like any of these young guys, Evan Mobley or whatever, it's like it makes sense. But for him to go against peak Kawhi, I feel like that's the type of thing he would respect. Like
I don't think I'm not saying he's gone on record being like, that's my award. I'm just saying I remember that race that way.
But yeah, I mean, so I guess this doesn't save them at all because they already have Wiggins and they already have Levine. So, and they could probably still do the Jimmy Butler trade. So, Kawhi, Jimmy.
Maybe the Bulls get Kawhi.
No, because that was Garpax, so it was before the Caveman, and we still made the dumbest. We gave them a first-round pick in the trade. We gave
for a guy who had just torn his ACL.
For Chris Dunn, 24-year-old rookie or whatever, Zach LaVine, contract year, torn ACL. We were only going to see like 20 games before he had to get paid. And then, who was the last piece? There was one other person.
Was that Markkanen that came in that
We
deal?
used the pick we got from them to select Markkanen. But maybe it was just the pick, Chris Dunn, LaVine. Yeah.
Bobby Portis.
And the Timberwolves used the pick to pick Justin Pat, Creighton legend. So yeah, a Kawhi, Jimmy Butler, Wiggins team.
How's that make you feel?
With Tibbs at the helm.
They'd be a good defense.
Maybe they'd have no center.
I mean, weren't they already a good defense? Let me see this. 20. That's what the 17 Timberwolves.
I think in Tibbs' time there, they were one of the better offenses in the league, but they were horrific defensively.
You're right. They were the fourth offense in the NBA in 2018. They won 47 games. Yeah, no cat does hurt. It's tough because it's really hard to project how the center situation develops after that point.
Well, because it's not that they would have.
They might. That would not help them, but they'd have him.
Yeah, that team the personnel was not there. So obviously, once you put Jimmy and Kawhi in there, that brings things up a bunch. But I mean, Wiggins still wouldn't care. So, well, maybe next to those guys, he's like expectations are gone sooner. So. But I don't know. This is probably a team that doesn't accomplish much and just gets broken up. But I love that your dream crafted this.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like a fucked up little, it's like an alternate universe.
Nikola Jokic's Stables said, hello, gentlemen, and other one. You're the other one. I'm the gentleman. First time, long time from California, and wondering if you think this is truly the year Murray comes in focused and able to be worth some of his massive contract. Also, ESPN ranked Jonas 87th in the top 100. What is he 87th best at? Being tall? Is he? He's probably higher than 87 at height in the NBA.
Yeah. There's not 87. So, like, there was a picture of him next to Jokic that came out from Media Day where Jokic looks straight up like regular sized, nearly. Yeah, the 87 thing, insane. He was ahead of, like, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Jakob Poeltl, like a number of guys who just have, like, very clear paths to being a high-level starter in the NBA. What was the other part? Jamal?
Yeah, I was thinking DeJounte, but no, Jamal makes more sense. He asked... God dang it, I need to move my thing out the way again. Is this truly the year Murray comes in focused and able to be worth some of his massive contract?
Yes. He was already kind of worth it last year.
Yeah, he was pretty good in the playoffs. How much does
he had
make?
Like a good, too much money.
Let me see. Is it 50 or less?
I would assume there's no way Michael Porter Jr. was
Theo Von's on College Game Day right now.
He is 46 mil this year. Yeah, so he's going to be 50, 53, and then 57. Will he be worth that money? No. But I do think he will provide the most value he has this season, if that makes sense.
There's no other path for them to spend that money and get better production, probably.
Yeah.
Cleveland's Cavs crack dealer. Dr. Jack and Nurse Escobar. Okay.
Okay.
Some say
you're a lady. Actually, there can be male nurses. My fault.
And many say nurses do more work, and they're more essential to the hospital. And doctors.
It's interesting that you're assigning value based on labor, because to me, a person's value is inherent through their humanity.
Guys, he's a capitalist. Everything's determined.
No, you are a capitalist.
No, my nurses are more important because we do more of the work. It doesn't matter. Specialization doesn't matter.
Everybody Your value is not directly correlated to the amount of labor that you're doing. Your value is inherent to you as a person.
All nurses,
because now you're framing disabled people as less valuable.
They're more valuable.
Okay, all
Kill
right,
every
nice.
able-bodied person.
Okay, well, I don't
know. I have inside NBA information. I have Daniel Gafford on my PS friends list. No bullshit. Me and him just chatted, and I asked him, how do you think the year's going to go? And he said, and I quote, great, man, we're looking good. And then I told him I will draft him in fantasy basketball. Am I tampering? I was hoping. Yes. Why didn't you name drop the pod, dude? Get him on.
Yeah.
He dropped. He name dropped Rengoku from Demon Slayer, dude.
We could chop it up. We could be like Upper Moons versus Philadelphia Quentin Grimes. Who wins?
DM him and then ask him. Tell him we have a business proposal, and we'll run the sports monocle thing by him. It could be huge for him.
We could get to AD through him.
Oh shoot! And then Cooper.
Oh my God! It's all coming together.
Jose said question, and he wrote it HOEZAYE.
Okay.
Which modern NBA jersey of an active player would age the best, and which would age the worst?
I don't know. Let me look up every NBA team's jersey.
That the 28 Bryce Sensabaugh Jazz jersey is going to age pretty well. It's a cool looking jersey.
God damn it! This fucking site is strong arming me into pausing my ad blocker. I hate you. I don't know. Looking at these, maybe the Brunson Knicks jersey. I like the Knicks jerseys. Yeah. Feels like a lot of the standard jerseys that don't change that much age pretty well because they're timeless. I don't know. In terms of like really out there jersey designs, I like all of the Phoenix Suns stuff. I feel like Devin Booker's jerseys are gonna age really well.
Dick will be a classic. Raptors Dick, that'll be hang around forever.
Purple Dick.
Yeah.
Purple Dick.
Calvin
Dick.
Wilkes Booth. Holy cow, they referenced the world-famous Pablo Escobar at 109 in the new Tame Impala song Dracula. Pablo Torre surely cannot recover from this. All right, let's do live reaction. What is this going to be?
All right, 109 in the new Tame Impala song.
Tame Impala's still making new music, dude? Okay, what?
You know it's just one guy.
Oh, that is the thing. Okay, Dracula. Let's skip ahead to one. Okay. Nice. They do say my name. That's
nice. Pablo Escobar.
I am Mr. Charisma.
Wonder if we're gonna get copyrighted for this.
No, you can't copy. That's me. That's IP.
We should counter with our own. Well, we should sue Tame Impala.
If you sue us, we're gonna kill you in real life. That's a joke. It won't make it to court. Tame.
Yeah. I think I'll show you what's the opposite of tame. Wild. Yeah.
Yeah, we're a different kind of Impala, buddy. We're the cheetah who's fully rested. Cheetah with infinite stamina hack.
Yep.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah, cheetah with Gatorade.
Yeah, and you know what kind of and you have no horns on your Impala. You're disabled Impala. Actually, no, you're an able-bodied Impala, and we're killing you as part of the able-bodied genocide.
Lame Impala.
Let's
do one more, and then let's get the fuck out of here.
Oh, Andrea Bargnani's arch nemesis. He posted again. Okay. John Chaffee. Hello, Jack and Pablo. Just joined the Patreon. Thank you for the galaxy. He wrote that.
You're the galaxy. Maybe if you replace the 10 fucking people that left.
Just put it all on this guy. May as well not even join if you're not getting 10
What's
memberships.
the fucking point, dude?
As a Raptors fan, I've always told people I can't complain about our team being horrible because I've seen a championship in my conscious lifetime. How many years can the Raptors go without any playoff success before I can start doing the woe is me pessimistic gimmick? I would say if they don't get a win at least before 2029, then I can start pretending like nobody has it worse than me. P.S. Neither of you are welcome on Butler University's campus. Go Bulldogs. Do you know where Butler University's campus is?
No.
Indiana. Yeah. Will not be stopping.
Oh, I was really worried. I was like, what if I wander onto Butler's campus one day and they press me? And don't think I need to worry about that.
Oh no, what am I gonna do? Go see the Olympic-sized swimming pool? That's all you have. As far as the
success of the Raptors, I think
I can't. So how far do you feel you have before you get to cry?
I mean, a few. I think it's
will
just
you
like
stick
once...
with the Nuggets, or will you just pivot to Wemby?
Nah, I don't think I'll pivot to Wemby. I'll probably get I'll get a Wemby jersey. I'll root for Wemby and stuff, but I think I'll always just be a Nuggets fan at this point. I think it'll really set in once we get into like the real twilight years of Jokic's career. But I will say it's very different because we all like it's. There's like this one of the best player in the world is on the team, and so there's like a lot more pressure to be successful as opposed to you got that one run, Kawhi left, and now it's instant rebuild. I don't know if I don't know how the feelings translate as much because like by 2029 or whatever, then it will just be beginning like the rebuild era or whatever.
I think 10 years is a good mark. If you've gone 10 years without a championship, then that's a long time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
okay, that's fair.
Once you hit double digits. Wait, how many more are there?
We're at an hour and a half. If you want to,
there's only 6. There's only 6. Let's power through.
You want to do them all?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Jonathan Morales. Hello, boys. What do you think Wemby's favorite anime arc is? Do we know? Is he confirmed anime? Guys. All right, guys. Send some hate. He's chewing into the mic. Yeah, they're gonna be so mad.
Sorry, everybody. I'm hungry.
I don't know if he's a confirmed anime fan. We know he's a Sanderson fan.
Yeah. It seems like he would like anime, but maybe he's just like
and
a
anime
pure
is big in
guy.
France. Especially.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
What is his favorite? What's his favorite?
So we don't even know what shows he's into. So we'll have to get back to you with that one because I don't want to make an uneducated guess. Rain Noble said, just left one battle after another. Is Sensei Sergio a better street level hero than Deku?
Yeah, for sure.
Who did I see? Someone said in a about Megami. They said he used Maharaga on a car level threat. And they said someone called him Jojo Siwa.
Oh my god.
Josh Lerman said, "Yo, Huz, yo."
Okay, yo.
Cassandra said, "What are the odds of Johnny Furphy being substantially better this year?" I don't think they're high, but he did just have a sick dunk.
He dunked on Jay Huff. Practice. White on white crime.
Fake rim protect. Fake shot block. No, I don't know. He blocks shots, but he's not like a legit rim protector.
Shut the fuck up, man. Shut up.
White solidarity in action.
Yep, I'm standing by my guy.
One of us. The order of pacism. Is it possible for the Pacers to be bad enough to get a good lottery pick? No, because your owners won't let it happen, and
the team is just too good.
Rick Carlisle's a genius, so you would need a lot of guys to die off completely.
Yeah,
Nemhard
dead.
Explode.
Nemhard dead. Johnny Furphy, he can play. Mathurin cut in half.
Jairus Walker,
Neesmith,
no progress.
Missing in action. So yeah, it's just when you look at like the real terrible power scalers, how could the Pacers possibly be worse than the Wizards? How is it feasible?
Yeah, but if they do have a couple key injuries and they were at the bottom end of the lottery, it would be kind of cool if we saw Pacers jump to number 1 because they still have never got one, right?
Yeah, they never have. So that
I would think it was
cool.
Spawner would be so mad, but
yeah, I'd respect it more than the fucking Mavs. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. And who would I pair next to Halliburton? Oh, I don't know. We'll see.
I'm taking Boozer.
And then this is the last one. Jared McCain's nails. Thoughts on Sixers owner Josh Harris being listed in the Epstein files? Maybe now he'll sell the team to an owner who's willing to go in the luxury tax. You know what's crazy is I don't know anything about Josh Harris, but I know how the owner was portrayed in the movie Hustle. And they let them use the Sixers branding for that. So that's what I think of Josh Harris. So that's crazy. It's not a good look for him.
Was he mean?
Yeah, he was like a nepo baby, little loser, angry guy. And he sucked.
And he was in the flight logs in the movie too.
He didn't do it, you know that, right?
He just took a plane ride.
He was looking for a doctor for Embiid.
Oh, and this is where the doctors all hang out.
Epstein probably told him, I have a special doctor. Then when he got to the island, he's like, this is my doctor. And then he's like, okay, I'm not fun for me. I'm out of here.
Yeah. Give me on the other flight log, the back flight log.
I wish I could hack. You know how people hack into their school and they change their grades to straight A's? I need to hack into the Epstein files and put Reinsdorf's name in there. Now that would be epic.
What would it do? It's not like they're gonna force him to sell.
Okay, what database could I put him in? Ooh, I'll put him in the spy database, and he's Putin agent, and then we kill him for treason.
Yeah, that would probably be
because that's illegal, and the penalty is death penalty for treason.
Death penalty for treason. That's the official stance of the State of the League podcast.
Oh shoot! I should make a spooky outro too.
Well, do you have time after we finish recording?
Yeah. I'll try and do it.
Guys, Pablo's got to get to work on that. So, spooky David Robinson, scare us away.
Basketball is an endurance race. Whoever's got something left to give in the fourth quarter wins. Up tempo means I'm going to run you into the ground.